Nair believes less is more. He fights with the claws the gods gave him, with a little assist from his enchanted ring. Together they deal more damage than any sword ever could. They were desperate for the name of Nair's client. This one put it in their head he would hire the best of them. This was a lie, of course, but the job is real. Nair is glad you asked. However, this is not the time or place for such a discussion. Perhaps if the three of you would accompany him to Falkreath?
Forget it, Rug. I have no interest in your quest for pointless trinkets. Be thankful I haven't roasted you alive.
Tell me, Thalmor, do you really think it's a coincidence Nair spoke your name? Of all the Thalmor he has met in his travels, why yours?
You may have a point, but I have no time for riddles, furball. What are you getting at?
All will be made clear when we meet my client in Falkreath. The same goes for you, Bosmar.
Me? What did I do?
Do you really think that Thalmor imprisoned you over a song? Nair is the one who gave them your name. In fact, as this concerns all three of you, Nair asks that you all attend. The fourth member is already there.
And if we don't?
Oh, that would not be a good idea. Nair is very protective of his client and would not like to disappoint him. Say no, and Nair might do something terrible, like
Hi there.
your indrains and feed them to crows. So please, try not to keep his quiet.
I don't mind humoring this Khajiit for a little longer. I'll meet you two in Falkreath. Perhaps I'll be adding a new grave to my collection.
Hello, friend. Hope to see you again soon.
Figured they might bring you here. Good to see you're okay. It might have something to do with what we did on the ship. But if that's the case, why are we still alive? True. But that doesn't stop them from trying. Still, it seems different. I don't think they want to kill us. In any case, you might as well head inside. See what it's about.
Thank you, sir. Come on in. Let me know if you need anything. Take a seat by the fire, and I'll send someone over. Need something? What can I do for you? Need something?
Good. You're all here. It's not often I leave Cyrodiil for anything. Given what's happened, you've left me little choice. I trust you all understand the gravity of your offenses.
The only thing I understand is that you're the one responsible for wasting my time. Or is there some other person I need to kill to end this meeting?
Ah, yes, the Thalmor. Or ex-Thalmor. I was told you'd be the most difficult to wrangle. It was just outside this very inn, was it not, that you murdered my father's steward? Of course, the guards say it was a duel.
Oh,
I have a
there
hard time
once was a
believing that.
hero named Ragnar. the
I
Red,
kill a lot of
riding
people.
to Whiterun
I
from
make it a
old
point not to
Thor's
care.
Head.
At
That
some
attitude
point, we
was
should
fine,
have to
so
take
I
well
had
in
a
hand.
meaning to protect you.
If you could
Told
just
of
spend
those
less
battles
time
and
serving
gold he had
Bengals.
made.
You're strong, but your heart.
I wish I could afford to pay you both,
But
Nari.
then he
I
went
really
quiet.
do.
No
did
one's
Ragnar the
invincible.
Red when he
Not
met
even
the
you.
shield maiden Matilda, who said,
Galen Hoke Hollow. The bard who can say
Oh,
aggression.
you talk and you lie
But it
and
isn't
you
your
drink
politics that
mead.
brought you
Now I
here.
think it's
It's
high
your
time that you
gambling.
lie down and bleed.
About a season ago, you took a
And
large
so
sum
then
of
came
drinks
clashing and
from a
slashing and
merchant under
steel
my
as the
father's
brave lass
employ.
Matilda charged in full of
That money
zeal.
was supposed to go to bodyguards for a caravan headed to
And the
Rock
braggart
Island.
named Ragnar was boastful no more.
Without the bodyguards, the
When his
caravan was
ugly red
easy
head
prey
rolled
for a
around
certain
on the floor.
vigilante. It cost my father quite a large sum in gold.
Then you should bring that merchant here. He's the one to blame.
Quite true, but he's already dead. And while I can't blame you for his gambling habits, I can blame you for cheating him. Or is the ace in your boot simply for show?
How did you...
There's nothing I don't know, Bosmer. But yes, yours is a minor sin. The assassins, on the other hand, is another matter entirely. The two of you, after all, are responsible for killing my father, the Baron Gabania.
So, that's what this is about. You want revenge?
Hardly. As the bastard child of the family, I barely knew my father, and what little I've heard doesn't cast him in a flattering light. No, my issue is that your little act of vengeance cost his business, nay, my business, a large sum in gold. I'm here to seek restitution for that sum.
This is an
And if I
ode to
don't,
Skyrim's staunch
I take it you're
protectors,
gonna go after
the
more again.
Imperials. We drink
No,
to our youth,
but my sister
to
will,
days come
and that
gone.
is who I want you to
The
eliminate.
age of aggression
You want
is
us to
just
kill your
about
own
done.
sister?
I want you to kill my
We'll
father's
drive
daughter.
out the storm cloaks
She's a
and
vile
restore
woman.
what we
Make no
own.
mistake about
With our
that.
blood and our steel,
But that may only
we
be
will
relevant to
take back
Okala,
our
given
home.
his moral compass. The larger point is the four of you owe a
Down
debt.
with
A debt
Ulfric,
of gold
the
and a debt of
killer
blood.
of kings.
To
At
pay
some
it,
point we should
my
hire
sister
Tech
would
down
ask that
here.
you take your
Drink
life.
and
If she could
we'll
just spend
see.
less time serving Dengir.
With a
I would
true
ask
love
that you
sky
take
that
hers.
we
Both now.
fight all
I really
our
do.
lives. And when Sovngarde beckons, every one of us dies.
She and I share a much different opinion of our father, and inherited much different traits. My sister has her mother's passion, and her father's bloodlust. As long as she's alive, your friend will never be safe, regardless of what Sithis thinks. My father did not leave a will. This should have been obvious to anyone why. He was a man who believed in survival of the fittest. While my sister focuses only on revenge, I see an opportunity. It is for this reason that I am the rightful heir.
I wish I could afford to pay you both, Nari. I really do.
A half-sister and a half-wit. It doesn't bother me that you killed my father, so why should I care about his younger, more foolish girl? I've long since moved past the notion that the blood in my veins is worth more than the blood they've spilt. Unfortunately, after my father's death, my sister was quick to seize all of his assets. But she doesn't realize her moves are pointless. This game can be won with a single stroke. Yes, my mother was little more than a scullery maid. As such, I was born with my father's wit, but my mother's roots. Everything I've gotten has been through sweat and hard work. I will not stand by and let my spoiled brat of a sister run our business into the ground. Nair was the bodyguard assigned to me by my father. It was an insult to my mother, meant to appease the Baroness. But my father's cunning extended beyond the battlefield. You may have guessed, but Nair is no ordinary sellsword. The way he brought you four to me is a perfect example of his guile. Yes, like my sister, my father could have assigned me some nameless bodyguard. But by giving me Nair, he not only satisfied his wife's petulance, but he gave me a mentor who knew more than how to swing a sword.
This is an ode to
I've mostly
Skyrim's
dealt with the
staunch
economic
protectors.
side, helping the former steward balance the books. But when you handle the gold, you gain an understanding of how the entire system works. Let me put it this way. Everything I know about my father, I've pieced together from those financial records. Slave trades, court bribes, skooma smuggling. The list goes on and on. And he was every bit the scoundrel that the rumors claim. My sister may be daft, but my father's spies are still under her employ. We needed to bring everyone together in a way that didn't seem suspicious. As it stands now, you rescue Nair, and in the process form bonds with your companions. I am here, of course, to reward the fine adventurers who saved him. Then my sister will likely hunt you all as payment for our father's life. While this will square your debt, I'd rather we handle this differently. At one of my father's manors off the coast, Nair will provide you with the details. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have business I must attend to. After all, there is more to saving our fortune beyond stopping my sister from spending it. But I want to wish you all good luck. Hopefully when next we meet, it will be under less clandestine circumstances.
All right. Let's say we agree to
This is an
I
ode to
take it you have a
Skyrim's
plan?
staunch protectors, the Imperials.
Naturally,
We
as his
drink to
client
our
mentioned,
youth,
the target
to
lives on
days
an island
come and
just
gone.
off the coast.
The age
As a
of
former military
aggression
outpost,
is
the place
just
is heavily
about
fortified,
done.
but not impossible to enter.
We'll drive
And I
out
suppose
the
you
storm
would have us
clouds
march
and
right
restore
through
what
the
we
front
own.
gate.
With our blood and our
Actually,
steel,
there are
we
two
will
separate
take
ways
back
into the
our
main chamber.
home.
One is the back door, an old entrance that
Down
runs
with
underneath the
Ulfric,
fort.
the killer
The Baron
of
has been
kings.
using it as an
On the
emergency
day
tunnel.
of your death,
Of
we will
course, it is
drink
littered
and
with
we'll
traps that
sing.
can be more perilous than any sword.
We're the children of
And the other?
Skyrim, and we
The
fight
other is
all
the
our
front
lives.
entrance. As you might
Southern
expect, the
Guard
way is blocked
beckons,
off by a
every
garrison
one
of
of
elite
us
guardsmen.
dies.
Yet both traps and men can be evaded if
But
your
this
feet are
land
light
is
and
ours,
your tongue
and
is
we'll
sharp.
see it wiped clean.
And what path do you
of the
suggest,
scourge that has sullied our
It is
hopes and
entirely
our
up to you.
At some point, we should hire
Nair
Tekla
does
on
not
here.
believe in cutting
If she could
bellies
just
with
spend less
daggers
time
when you can
serving
use your
Dengue.
teeth. But he
I
realizes
wish I
not
could
everyone
afford to pay you
thinks as
both,
he
Nari.
does.
I really do.
It is best to let you choose your own way.
Well, I think we can all agree that sneaking around back like cowards is not an option.
I agree. Not about the coward thing, but the sneaking out back part. Not all of us are light on our feet.
You three can do what you want.
What's that supposed to mean? Hey, where are you going?
At some
What
point, we
is
should
his
hire
problem?
Tekla on here.
Doesn't he realize we have
If
to
she could
work
just
as a
spend
team?
less time serving Dengir.
We don't have to do anything, especially if the idea comes out of your mouth. We just need to kill everyone on that island.
Or we can try it my way first. That makes sense to you, doesn't it? If my plan fails, we can still kill everyone. In fact, we'd pretty much have to.
Fine. Tell us your grand plan. I could use a good laugh.
Well, as a card player, I think I'm pretty good at reading people, even if I've never met them. The Baron's daughter lives on an island. People like that are paranoid, but they're also extremely bored. I'm sure she'd love some entertainment every now and then. Maybe her brother sends us as a gift to his dear little sister.
Nair thinks this can be arranged, but the others are not bards. One wrong move and your heads will be used to decorate the pikes.
But what if we weren't just bards, but rather traveling artists? In our group, we have singers, actors, and jesters. We perform songs, acrobatics, and comedies. And for humor, you always need a straight man to play off of. The Thalmor's perfect for that.
And what makes you think I can play this straight man?
Because all you have to do is stand there and be yourself. Ultimately, the only thing that matters is we earn a trust. Maybe even get her to become an active participant. Exactly. The only question is what to perform. I doubt she'll let us shoot a sweet roll off her head.
I'm not particularly fond of this place. I can't stand flirty barmaids who are constantly clinging on the male.
Do you know the story of Fiori and Hoggear? It ends with one of them getting bit by a snake. Usually a man plays the snake and kills Fiori with a prop dagger. All we need to do is make the death real. By the time they realize she isn't acting, we'll have escaped the manor.
Nair likes it, but what about our brooding friend?
I really do.
I'll think of something. Improvisation is what an actor does best.
Well, it sounds to me like your plan is idiotic. Which is all the better, seeing as I'll get to kill more monkeys.
Good. Nair will arrange for the leather and the costumes. Simply come to the docks at Windale when you are ready.
This is a local favorite and one of the first songs I ever learned.
Yes?
Ragnar the Red. Oh, there once one's wings.
You're going to have the men around here wrapped
There's
around
no
your
end
finger
to it,
in no
is there? Seems no matter what I do, she's always gonna be in danger. It's not like that. Not anymore. Ever since that business with Gabania, I realized I don't need to kill. All I need is my daughter. Look at her. I haven't seen Morgan this happy in a long time. I used to dread these moments, the quiet times, because I knew they wouldn't last. Now I realize that's the wrong way to look at it. Nothing lasts forever. Just knowing these days still exist. It's good enough. Gives me a reason to keep going. I don't want to hide anymore. Not from the Brotherhood. And not from Gabania's men. Maybe. Or maybe someone else will want vengeance for her. I can't keep doing this. I used to talk about those faces. The apathy. Like it was the worst thing in the world. But the truth is, one day I looked at my reflection and saw that face was mine. Morgan changed all that. I'm not gonna leave her again. Yeah, I guess I am. But I don't want to leave you high and dry either. Tell you what, I'll talk to an old friend of ours. Have him meet you at the docks. If anything, you'll be better off with him. Yeah. Shadow hide you.
Well met.